Hey guys, what is up? Stickboy here, back again for another reaction and ready to get right back into some more RWBY Volume 6. Tonight we're going to be looking at episodes 8 and 9 of Volume 6, episode 8 entitled Dead End, and 9 titled Lost. So, as far as episode number 8, we've made it to Argus, we've gotten reunited, and we're looking for a military solution to get to Atlas, and judging by the way 7 ended, things aren't going to be quite so easy. So let's don't waste a whole lot of time here. You guys don't need me to recap it. You guys watch this show too, right? So let me see if I can get my headphones on here. Good, because they, yeah. Anyways, that wasted some time. Anyways, let's get into this. So let's go ahead and pull it right on up. I'm not going to waste any time here. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, play. And we got some sort of a Christmas ad.
This is how the war begins.
And of course, we've got a Genlock.
Wings engaged. Interceptors 3 and 4. Take Bogies 2 o'clock, Angel 6.
Well, do you see that?
Contact, hostile net attack.
Shit.
Kill your cockpit, do not engage.
This is not a skirmish. This is not airspace confusion. This is not a terrorist action. This is it.
So John and company couldn't really get anything going on. So we'll see if Crow can exercise any influence. Stay close, move fast. The darkness cannot last. No hope, no path. Got a dream to catch and cannot wait. So what's up with these flying tentacle monsters? We're gonna see those eventually? Got a feeling we're gonna see Adam once we get to Atlas. He's gonna be waiting on him there. Unless he's still waiting on the train. Because I know Blake, I believe it was Blake, thought she saw him on the train to Argus. To Argus. So. If he did that, we'll see him sooner. Otherwise, they're all going to be waiting in Atlas. Man, I'm going to miss this intro. This is definitely my favorite one. Alright.
Come on! You didn't even hear us out!
Our orders are clear. The Mistral Atlas border is closed. Please, have
Yeah.
a good day.
But-
A good day!
Hey, if you don't want to believe that I'm friends with Ironwood...
General Ironwood.
Yeah, General
Yeah.
Ironwood. Then fine. But look, we have Weiss Schnee with us, and we're trying to get her home safely.
Oh.
Approach.
Well, since you put it that way. Didn't recognize her?
Very well. You may speak with our commanding officer.
These
we will
guys.
fetch her at once.
Fetch her. One of these guys.
They were kind of super weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one way to put it.
What's wrong?
Well, I
Yeah.
may know this commanding officer.
That's
Oh.
good, isn't it? If she's a friend,
depends.
then maybe she'd be more willing to help us.
I wouldn't exactly call us friends.
Right.
Acquaintances?
Not quite.
Colleagues?
Enemies? Adversaries?
That's the one.
Yeah.
What? Oh, yes, I come through here about once every 10 years to get my eyes checked up in Atlas. You bring outside cashews on one flight, and suddenly you're placed on the additional screening list for life.
You've gotta be
The
kidding.
nerve.
Now, let's not give up hope yet. Maybe she's dead.
Well,
Introducing
or
special
you could just hide.
Caroline Cordovan!
These guys, I swear, she's short, isn't she? Of course. Well,
Which
She-devil.
I see you've chosen larger contraband to smuggle this time.
Oh, Cordo. You know, they say time changes people, but I see you've still got that stick right out.
Hello, Miss Cordovan. My name is Ruby Rose, and I was wondering if you would hear us out about.
I've already heard what your other little friends had to say, Miss Rose.
oh
What are
really?
you doing back here? I thought I told you to leave!
And I told you we wouldn't rest until you let us through!
Nice to see you again as well.
Yeah.
You
pleasure.
civilians are clearly incapable of comprehending the importance of our mission here in August. So
Actually-
allow me to say this slowly with smart.
I don't think.
This base, that relay tower.
I don't think she understands
the very
just how much they
safety of
understand
our own gifts
the
from
mission.
the glorious kingdom of Atlas. And it is my duty to uphold them, as only I have the wit and tenacity for such a task.
Such wit! Such tenacity!
Such
Or maybe
dick sucking.
Atlas just wanted to get you as far
If
from
she
the
had
kingdom
one.
as possible.
You're just like the rest of these Argus ingrates. This city wouldn't even be here if it weren't for our Elysian ancestors. And what do we get in return? The entire world is ready to put a knife to our throats.
Please, we know your kingdom had nothing to do with the fall of Beacon. We were there.
No one's happy about the Atlas borders or embargo, but I know General Ironwood is just worried. It's why we need to talk.
The general is no coward. Atlas is
Who
strong.
said he was?
If all the kingdoms plan to make us their enemy, then so be it. Atlas will prevail.
Atlas will prevail!
Do you guys seriously have to do that?
I know, right?
If Miss Schnee has truly come to her senses and wishes to return to her family, then of course the Atlas military will escort her home.
But not the rest
But
of
the
you.
kingdom will not be responsible for her friends of questionable character.
Uh-huh.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means we're done here.
Well, okay then.
Oh, yeah? Well, your base looks like a big dumb boot.
Way to show her, Nora.
Oh yeah.
I don't.
Weiss, I told you we wouldn't leave your side for a second. We'll find a way to Atlas,
Yeah.
together.
Yeah, we're not going to send you by yourself.
So, where are we going now?
Yeah, what's the plan?
I guess we need to find a boat.
The plan? The plan just got shut on our face 3 times over. I'm going for a drink.
So soon.
Uncle Crow,
Oh, yeah.
I really think we should try and come up with
Ruby's not
something
going to have that this time.
together.
What's his problem? It's not your fault we can't go on.
If he's gonna be a jerk, then we'll just come up with something without him. I mean, we've got Ozpin with us. He usually knows what to do.
Yeah, about that.
What is it?
Gah!
John!
Everything we did was for nothing!
That's not true.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Because it sure does sound like it.
I had a feeling he wasn't going to take that
If
well.
Salem can't be killed, then how are we supposed to win this?
Wow.
What about Ruby's power?
Great plan, everyone.
Look, none of this is great, we know. But we're not the bad guys here.
Are we sure about that?
What?
He's in your head, isn't he? Did you already know about this?
He didn't know
Hey.
any of it.
How much longer can we even trust him?
John!
How do we even know it's really him?
It's
what if we've been talking to that
not
liar this
Oscar's
whole time?
fault, though.
John!
Not his fault. Honestly, it's not Ozpin's fault either, to be honest. This really isn't Ozpin's fault either. He was just...
Is he gonna be okay?
He was just thrust into this. Just
I
given
think
this
it would be best
task.
if we had some time to ourselves.
Maybe we could all use some space.
Okay.
Come on, please. Where are you?
You know, I came out here to avoid the yelling.
Hi.
Sorry. The others went to get food for tonight.
Why not go with them?
I don't know. I don't know anything.
Said we needed time alone, I guess.
What do I tell Jean and his team when we don't even have a plan? The Crow's out drinking, Osmond hasn't come back, and even if he did, I don't know if I could trust him. And there's always Jin, but we only have one more question we could ask her.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm letting everyone down.
You know, you don't give yourself enough credit.
Oh, thanks.
That wasn't a compliment.
What?
If I have to explain it to you, it'll just defeat the purpose. But if you're tired of not knowing anything, how about we discuss those eyes of yours?
Good plan.
Yes, ma'am. I would be honored.
That is a very good
Down,
plan.
for Pete's sake. Let's start with what you do know. Tell me.
Silver-eyed people are supposed to be legendary warriors. Or something.
Okay.
And at the Fall of Beacon, I turned a giant wyvern into stone.
Oh boy.
Okay. Do you not remember...
If I already knew everything, I wouldn't be asking for help.
Yelling.
Do you not remember what she told you in the cellar?
It's not your fault. I had my father to teach me. And even he didn't have all the answers.
Does Ruby's mom have
But
silver
what
eyes?
he told me makes sense, given what I've seen.
She died, though.
Was he a huntsman too?
It wasn't really an official title back in his day. I only knew him as an old soldier and an excellent teacher. I never attended one of those fancy academies of yours, but I scored higher on the license exam than any other huntsman or huntress that day.
Huh. He must have been proud.
He would have scolded me for showing off. He'd never been able to find much information about our abilities. Just legends of warriors whose eyes shone like mirrors, reflecting the light of the world onto darkness.
I like how her mechanical
He
eyes
found
blink.
so little, in
like,
fact, that it made him cautious. How could such powerful bloodlines be so rare? Unless something was actively seeking to destroy them.
Salem.
I tried to keep my powers a secret, but as you know, it wasn't enough. I owe my life to my training and my semblance.
It's
At the end of the
certainly
day,
interesting
those are
to
still
note
your
that
most
Salem is out to
powerful
destroy the Silver Eyes.
What is your semblance?
Reflexes. A silly name I came up with. Hard to explain, but I can sense everything better than most and react to attacks almost before they happen. Combine that with my training and secret ability to turn Grim to stone, or blind them, or vaporize them. And that's how you become the Grim Reaper.
Okay.
So, how do I laser beam monsters with my eyeballs?
First, you stop thinking like that.
Right?
I want you to think of all the times you've triggered your powers. What did those moments have in common?
She told you. She told you.
Scared and stressed. Is it emotional? Like unlocking a semblance?
It's emotional.
It's more specific
but more
than that.
focused than that.
Yeah.
Think. What is it you wanted?
I wanted to protect my friends.
Yep.
Precisely. It is the desire to preserve life which fuels the light inside you. And make no mistake, it is light. Preservation is an extension of creation, or at the very least, an enemy of destruction. The creatures of Grimm were made by the god of darkness, but your light comes from his brother.
How do you know that?
I always knew how to use the light, but never why it only worked on the Grimm. Then Jin showed us her vision. Were you paying attention?
Okay, yeah. That did... Yeah, okay.
The god of light.
He did do that.
His eyes. Okay. Where do we start?
I didn't even notice that.
Well, not here. The light will only work in the presence of Grimm, meaning the only practice you'll get will be a trial by fire. But what you can do is focus on creating a state of mind that you can tap into when you need it. Don't think about your light as a means of destroying evil, but as a way to protect the people of Remnant.
But that can't be right. You said the light only reacts to Grimm, but I used it during our battle at Haven. It reacted to Cinder.
Cinder is part Grimm.
Interesting. Perhaps there was something that you just weren't seeing?
Ruby!
Oh, hey, guys.
I guess...
What's going on?
I guess they don't know she's part Grimm.
It's Oscar. He's missing.
Good job. Good job, John. He felt bad enough for what was going on, and then you had to go and just totally shit on him. So the next episode is called Lost, which probably is a reference to Oscar being lost. Now, mind you, with Ozpin gone, Oscar is kind of just a tag-along. But I think in the long run, we're probably going to need him. So, I'm thinking from a tactical standpoint, but I mean, he is their friend, so they should probably go look for him. Especially since he's really getting the shit into this whole thing. So, alright. So Ruby is starting to get the Silver Eye training. I'm surprised that she didn't remember what Maria told her in the cellar, down there in the sewer. Because she told Ruby what to do to get her eyes to activate. And she said, to look at, to think about all your friends and family and focus on protecting them. So, I think maybe in those moments Ruby is just so scared that what's happening to her, what's happening within her, really isn't registering that well, and she's not able to go back and analyze it. So it's good that we're getting this training in, because it's definitely something that we're going to need. I think we're going to need it when we get to Atlas. I think Ruby is going to need to be able to activate that power whenever we get to Atlas, because she's going to have to fight Cinder again, and probably pretty soon. So, let's go ahead and move forward. Also, it didn't even occur to me that the power that the God of Light used to push the Grimm back in that flashback in the Lost Fable was the same power as the Silver Eyes. But it makes sense, since the Grimm come from the God of Darkness. It makes sense that the power that vanquishes them would come from the God of Light. So, it's not something that I picked up on, but I was more surprised that I didn't notice it than the fact that it actually was revealed, because it makes total sense. So, let's jump into episode 9, which is called Lost, which I'm sure refers in at least some capacity to Oscar. So, let's get this screen will quit trying to evade me. We will pull this back to the beginning, set it to full screen, and we are ready to go. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, play.
This is how the war begins.
Always engage interceptors 3 and 4.
More Genlock.
Steel Clock Angel 6.
Well, do you see that?
Contact, hostile net attack.
Shit.
Still your cockpit.
I'll be honest, I'm not that interested in Genlock right now, but
This is not airspace confusion. This is not a terrorist action. This is it.
I don't know, I may look into it.
Making their play.
Alright, here we go. Okay, this is not going to be the greatest quality copy of this, but it is what it is. I'll have to deal with it for this one. Darkness cannot last. Oh, no, we got a dream to capture, cannot wait. Yeah, I should have re-downloaded this from where I did with the rest of episode, or with the rest of Volume 6, but and the rest of Volume 5 for that matter, but I was lazy this time, and I guess I'm going to pay for it for this episode. It's alright, I can still see it fine, it's just a little bit pixelated. It's not the best resolution. It's all good. Great intro. Alright. Oh, we're back here.
I hate being kept in the dark like this.
Yeah, Cinder was a pain, but at least she kept us filled in.
Can I ask you something?
You're gonna.
Yep.
Why did you come with us? The night Cinder and I found you.
Why are you asking?
Just answer the question.
Just made sense.
It made sense.
All my life, my father trained me to be a killer, an assassin like him. And then moments after I killed him, you two showed up looking for someone with my exact skills. Just felt like it was meant to be.
Didn't really have anywhere else to go, huh?
That's it?
Hey, what's your problem?
I mean, there
Why
has
are
to
you
be
here?
something you want from this, right?
Salem's promised us everything. We win this thing for her, we'll be top dogs in her new world. What more do you want?
Cinder was the only family I ever had. She cared about me, taught me things. But without her here, I don't know if what we're doing...
Wake up already. Cinder doesn't care about you. She doesn't care about either of us.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You're in
You
denial.
sure?
And if you're gonna start having a crisis of identity or some crap,
Because honestly,
get me out of it.
I'm really not sure. I'm really not sure that Cinder cares about anyone.
I'm sorry you didn't have a mommy that loved you, but I had a father who hated me. He never went easy on me. Every day of training was a beating. And when I unlocked my semblance, he stole it with his. This is a crutch. This makes you weak. He told me I could have it back when I was strong. So I got strong. But I never got it back. I've had to work harder than anyone to get where I am.
How did he
You may
take
not
his
like it here
semblance?
without Cinder, but I think I'm right where I'm supposed to be.
Could we conceivably see Mercury leave?
Oh, yes, the world is
Or-
mean, and I'm a
not Mercury,
big,
but
bad
April?
man now, just like the
Oh, he's got the stinger back.
How long have you been standing there?
Oh,
Probably
you
long
learned
enough.
it was pain and violence, and now you're too afraid to leave it. Such a tragedy.
You don't know me.
Yeah, you also don't know Tyrion.
Hey!
I want to tell you both a little secret. Your question is all wrong.
What?
What do you want from this? Children, please. If you're not loving what you're
It's
doing,
what you
you're
want to
in the
avoid.
wrong field.
So what? Are you saying we should just leave?
Oh, no. You can't do that.
Yeah,
And what did you come here for?
To say farewell. There's been a change in plans. Her Grace must act swiftly if we are to prevail. If General Ironwood comes to his senses and calls upon aid from Vacuo, all may be lost for us. And so the good doctor and I are being sent to Atlas to prepare.
Prepare for what?
Tyrion! It's time.
to prepare for the relic to arrive, of
Do
course.
what makes you happy, children. Please. I'm begging you.
Interesting.
Oscar!
Could we potentially see Emerald
The city's enormous.
leave this
She could have
cause?
gone anywhere.
Because she
It's
really,
my fault.
she seems to really hate,
I still don't really understand what happened. Was
she
it
seems
about
to
the
really
mission?
hate being there. Even with Cinder there.
Kind of hard to talk about.
I know. Top secret. Did he do something wrong?
No,
He did
he
nothing.
didn't.
He did
We just
nothing
got some
wrong.
new
Information, and it's going to be a lot harder than we
Didn't take
thought.
it well.
I mean, if it was easy, then it wouldn't be important.
That was my
right?
dryer, by the way.
I think
You
we're all
probably
just a
heard
bit
that.
unsure of what to do next.
You could stay in Mistral, get your licenses at
I
Haven,
forgot I had it
and
running.
come back to Argus. There's a lot of good you can do here. I know your mission is important, but it's not like you're the only ones who can do it. It's not the only mission that needs doing.
It's not that simple.
It would be hard for someone who doesn't know
I
everything.
should go pick up Adrian from daycare. I'll let Tara know what's happened.
Oh, okay,
and
Adrian's
we'll
the
meet you
little
later.
boy.
Good luck.
I think they probably said that in episode 7.
Hey, there's a cafe over there. Why don't we get something to warm up?
I'm okay. You two go on ahead.
You don't want anything?
Is that really what it is?
We'll be right back.
And don't you go run off too. Yeah, I don't like the fact that Ozpin kept secrets and lied to them, even especially after he said that he wouldn't. However, having really processed the Lost Fable, this was just kind of thrown on Ozpin. He's got like this eternal burden that he may not even be able to. He may not even be able to fulfill. That he never asked for. Huh, that's odd that there would be there's a memorial of Pyrrha there. Did she come from Mistral? Or, did she come from that continent?
It's really beautiful, isn't it?
Should I know that?
Yeah.
Is that her mom? Or
why here?
Or her?
She trained here.
She's
Phantom Academy.
got the green eyes.
Everyone was crushed when she chose Beacon over Haven.
Okay.
No one wanted
Yeah.
to see her go, but it was where she wanted to be. I'm just glad she was surrounded by such amazing people.
Hmm.
She should be standing here.
She is. She understood that she had a responsibility to try. I don't think she would regret her choice, because a huntress would understand that there really wasn't a choice to make. And a huntress is what she always wanted to be.
Okay.
Pyrrha never got the chance to graduate, but she was a huntress.
I mean, none of you really got the chance to graduate, honestly.
Thank you.
John?
Whoa. That was a quick exit.
John, why did you...
I'm assuming that was Pyrrha's mom. I mean, she had the same eyes and kind of had the hair
I'm
too.
sorry.
So.
I've been a terrible leader. And a terrible friend, and
John, this has to stop.
We heard what you said to Cinder at Haven. You're not being fair to yourself. We love you, just like we loved Pyrrha. We're teammates. Family.
We don't want to lose you two.
I think she knew she wasn't going to win. That she might not come out alive. But
I'm
she also
certain of
knew
that.
she was the only one that could try.
So she did.
Maybe we should too.
Yeah, we should.
Pyrrha may not be by our side anymore. But we can fight like she is.
And in a way, she will be.
We should check back in at the house. Come on.
Okay.
Thank you.
Every time I find out a little piece of
I've never seen
information
him
like
this
that,
bad.
I always... God, Crow.
Come on, let's get him up.
I like how done...
Why am I on the stairs?
I like how done with
Probably
it.
because no one's home, Uncle Crow. We've been out looking for Oscar.
Oscar?
Well, we got everybody else at least.
Sure, this looks great. The neighbors.
No luck?
No. You?
Filter,
Don't worry.
Tara. Filter.
We're not going to Atlas without him.
That's probably not a bad thing. Yep, we.
Sorry we won't be staying.
No, you're not.
How about we get out of the cold?
Oh, I was wondering when you'd get back.
Oh, there he is.
Oscar!
You're getting tackled again.
You had us worried sick. Are you okay?
What are you wearing?
Maybe he went shopping.
Is something cooking?
Oh, yeah, I thought maybe you guys would appreciate a hot meal after spending all day looking for me.
After whatever you were doing out there.
It's my fault we were all out there in the first place. Oscar, I am so sorry for earlier. I was way out of line, and what I said...
No, it's okay. These past few days, I've been scared of the same things you were.
I don't know how much longer I'm going to be me. But I did some thinking. And I do know that I want to do everything I can to help with whatever time I have left.
Good.
That's an interesting problem to have.
The casserole!
We're on it, Chef.
Combat gear looks good.
Oh yeah, we gotta...
Where are you going now?
He may just need to sleep that
I don't
off.
want to get in the way of your celebration.
You've been gone all day. Just sit with us.
What's on your
Look,
mind,
Ruby,
dude?
I'm glad you kids worked out, whatever all that was. But the fact is, we're not a single step closer to Atlas.
Actually, I think I have an idea. But it's sort of a no going back kind of idea.
Well, let's hear it.
With Cordo on watch, only Atlas airships have the clearance to leave for Solitas. So, we steal an Atlas airship.
That's not just breaking the law. That's definitely worse. How would
yeah,
we even
that's,
get onto the airfield?
That part I haven't quite figured out yet. But I
That's
stop.
extreme.
Just stop. Look, if this thing goes south, it's not something we can just fight our way out of. This is the Atlas military we're talking about. For your sake, just drop this.
Yeah, let's think it through.
I want to hear him out.
Ruby.
I want to hear him out. I know you're trying to protect us, that you're afraid we can't do it, but right now, I don't really care what you think.
Yeah, well, right now, we're sober and you're not,
Just because
so...
you don't have an idea doesn't mean we're out of options. Oz hasn't been here to tell us what to do, but we still managed to get this far anyway. We've been in bad situations before, and we didn't need an adult to come save us or tell us what to do. We just did it our way. And I say we do it our way.
Well, if Crow's not going to help, what
and
else?
If you think you can keep up with us kids, we'd be happy to have you.
Looks like you didn't give her enough credit either.
Okay. Well, all right then. Let's steal an Atlas airship. I can't imagine what could go wrong. By the way, I apologize about this chair. It's really freaking annoying. There's just not anything I can do about it. It's the only one I've got that fits back here. I've looked into new ones that are comfortable and they just aren't cheap. So, I don't know. My hands are a bit tight on that. So every time I move, it's just going to squeak and groan and make really annoying sounds. But anyways, I figured it was a time I addressed that eventually. So. Anyways, guys, very interesting. I've got a lot to think about, and I'm probably going to need to watch that again. So, my thoughts thus far are the ones that I have already said. So I don't really have a whole lot to add right here at the end. But I definitely will be watching those 2 episodes again, because no doubt there was stuff to catch. So, anyways, until next time, which probably won't be long. Although I am behind in my uploads, they are taking a little while to get copyright unblocked. So, it's causing me to procrastinate a little bit as far as the editing and uploading process goes. I don't know when you'll actually be seeing this. For reference, it is September 12th right now. So, yeah. We'll see when it actually gets unblocked. Or gets uploaded and then gets unblocked. Because I've still got... I'm still waiting on 3 to get unblocked, and then 4.5 is also uploaded and waiting to get unblocked. So I still need to get 6 and 7 uploaded, and then I'll have to get this one edited together and then uploaded. So I don't know. I'm getting way behind because I'm really wanting to watch these faster than I'm able to get them on YouTube for a multitude of reasons. So it may be that I just completely finish Volume 6 and then just wait until I can get them all uploaded before I go into Volume 7. So, yeah. Anyways, that's where we stand on that. So, until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. Let me know if you did. Please leave a like if you made it this far. And until next time, I am Stickboy, and I will see you guys later.